Our first speaker of the last intro session is the Congressional Relations Director at the Armenian Assembly of America, where she advocates for Armenian American interests on Capitol Hill. Please welcome Mariam Khaloyan.
Good afternoon, everyone. First off, I'd like to thank Sevan and Naira for this amazing opportunity putting together the Highland Forum. I see so many familiar faces, whether it's been in DC where we've met or throughout the country where we've had interesting conversations about advancing U.S.-Armenia relations. Myself, Mariam Khaloyan, working in DC at the Armenian Assembly, started off as an intern. Myself am from Armenia. And interesting enough, I'm actually the fourth person in this room who's done the Armenian Assembly internship program, including Sevan back in 2009. So a round of applause to those who did the Armenian Assembly internship. That very much shaped my way of where I am today, starting with grassroots, and then seeing an opportunity on Capitol Hill, where we needed to advance our voices and make sure that we're heard, taking on the role of congressional relations. A few years ago, we started on a project with the Armenian Assembly, taking on a model of what Jewish Americans do on Capitol Hill, inviting tens of thousands of them, where their voices are heard loud and clear, to the point where members of Congress don't even have to get visited in their offices. They go into their conference space and ask, what is it that we could do for them? In that same format, we invite Armenian Americans to come to DC every year almost. In COVID, we did a hybrid format, which helped us connect with many Armenian Americans that weren't able to travel to DC, and that created a domino effect of those who were interested in doing advocacy. Listening to Emma earlier today made quite an impact of ensuring how AI and technology, as well as advocacy, taking action together, how that impacts. So many of you might be wondering, what is it that I can do that can be impactful as an Armenian American? And whether you're in the field of medicine, whether you're a lawyer, whether you work in a nonprofit, you, as an Armenian American, has a voice on Capitol Hill. And I'd like you to come to DC and make that voice heard. There are so many different groups that come in and make sure that their members of Congress know what their issues are. And we shouldn't be falling any less than them and going in and making sure that our issues are heard. The event is going to take place March 31st to April 2nd, coinciding the Armenian Genocide commemoration on Capitol Hill on April 2nd. April 1st will be a day where you learn about advocacy, you'll learn about the various issues that are going to be relevant in your conversations with members of Congress, and the following day you'll be grouped together with different Armenian Americans from various states all around the country, and you'll go in from office to office, making sure that your voices are heard and the various legislation that are pending are moved forward. I do that on a regular basis alongside a few colleagues who I see here in the audience, who you might have heard from earlier today. Therefore, I'm here as sort of a reinforcement to what you most likely heard Gev speak from the Armenian National Committee of America, where we hold hands and ensure that voices are heard. So not only is it important that you're here today networking with one another, but it's also important for you to take action while you're in DC. So if you have any other questions, I'll be around to answer them for you. Lastly, if you know any college students who are interested in advocacy, whether they're your nieces, your nephews, your sons and daughters who'd like to participate in advocacy, who are maybe not able to travel to DC, we offer a scholarship program this year, and as well as last year we did, where we invite college students to come to DC for the few days to experience what it's like to advocate on Capitol Hill. So again, if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them for you later this evening. Thank you so much.
Excellent. Thank you, Mariam.